What's happening? How's it going, everybody? Wrong buttons. How's it going? Woo! Happy Sunday. Gang's all here. Look at this. Happy Sunday, everybody. How's it going? All right. Jawbreaker was first. Adrian's here. Thomas, Tony, Oliver watching from Dominican Republic. Fantastic. Stickers. Yeah, we'll do some stickers today. Christopher. Yo. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Watching the stream later. Oh, gotcha. Oh, yep, you betcha. There'll be some stickers today. Northern California. Nice. We finally got some springtime weather out here. Hey, from Holland. How's it going? I'll say this. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Bonjour à tous. That must be to everyone, huh? Hello to everyone? Or just to me? I don't know what tos is. That must be Portuguese. Is that Portuguese? What is that? We beat the music. Were you on before the music? Wow. Anyone know at what point you don't want to use a Raspberry Pi for Home Assistant? Once it becomes too slow for you. That's the biggest rule of thumb, I would say. Once it becomes too slow for you. Usually, I think if you get... that's probably the best rule. That's the best rule. Once it gets too slow, you start restarting it. You make a change and you do a restart. And if it takes, more than a couple of minutes for it to start back up again, like if you're getting out to 5 minutes before it starts back up, it's time to switch. Sachi, how's it going? Wellington, yay! He's doing his hairs. Yep, I got them both combed. You like how we do the lead time? Oh, good. I'm glad, Chris. I'm glad. It helps me because I can do that, and then I can try and get a couple other things lined up, and gives everybody a chance to show up, so I'm not just sitting here staring at a blank screen for 5 minutes. Hey, Glenn's here. How's it going? Padre Tiempo. All right, guys. Happy Patty's Day. Do you like this? I dressed up Arthas. I was going to put that hat on my head, but then I thought, it would be so much better if it was up there on his head. That makes me think every time, when it's a holiday, we'll just dress him up like something. We'll dress him up like Santa Claus or whatever. What's the next holiday? I don't know. Cinco de Mayo, maybe? Something like that. All right. Oh, let's see. On time. Hello from Germany. How's it going? Happy Patty's Day. How is St. Patrick's Day around the world? Does everybody do it? I assume it's probably a UK thing. At least Ireland, obviously. I would think. Probably nothing is, it's mostly American, I would guess. But Tado is broken. What's Tado? No. Hey, from Romania, Sweden, Cape Town, Germany. You guys are awesome. Oh, is it French? Is everyone in French? Oh, gotcha. French. Well, close. French. I think French is like Portuguese is Spanish and French mixed. Don't you think? That's what it seems like to me. Once you burned your first SD card, yeah, that's also a good time to switch off of a Pi. When you destroy an SD card, that'll do it in a hurry. That's what I did, actually. That's a good point. Mine was running slow, and then when I burned up my SD card the first time, that was when I switched. Watching DrZzs iOS Shortcuts app. And what's at CES? Hoping to get NFC tags to trigger scripts. Oh, cool. I don't know if hopefully that video will give you something on it. It might not. Torgrim, it might not. But we can work on NFC stuff at some point. Some more. Let's see. Mac Mini 2012 doesn't bother it at all. Well, that's probably a good little one to use. That's a good point. I have an old Mac, something I could probably use too. I don't need to. What are the plans for the stream today? I was waiting for somebody to ask. I figured eventually somebody's going to say, what do we do? What are we talking about today? So, I've got, as always, it's whatever you guys want. You guys come up with something that you want to talk about, great. But of course, I've got things that I've been working on that we can show off and talk about. I think the biggest one that I'm super excited about was I got the salt monitor. Remember I was talking about watching the level of the salt in the water softener, and I got it working. It was actually super easy. So that's exciting. And then I've been doing some more camera stuff too. So yeah, the hat would disappear on my head. Well, if it was a real hat, yeah, I thought I can't wear green. Wellington is still hungover. Yeah, I can't wear green. It does 24 hours ago. Oh, really? You do St. Patrick's Day the day before. Tado is your climate system. Oh, okay. I'm Irish. My great-great-grandfather's cousin, Pet Potato, was from Ireland. Yeah, that's about right. Get out your old Mac and give a Security Spy a try. Security Spy, that's interesting. Maybe I should. Am I early today? Oh, you know why? Because we do stupid daylight savings time. That's why. So it seems early because, if you guys live in a more advanced civilization that doesn't bother with daylight savings, which is left over from the time when we all used to farm for a living. All right. Ooh, here's another one. Duncan's got one. I've heard that 0.90 Home Assistant might have the remote access feature for Nabu Casa. Is that true? I don't know, but let me share with you a message I got from mi amigo Charlie. Check out what Charlie says in this message. Charlie, I'm assuming from this message, he's on the beta or something, right? He's on the development branch. So he says, hey, what happened? I got this upgrade thing to 0.90, and it says remote connection available for Home Assistant Cloud. Check out the cloud page in the config to get going. That was what popped up when Charlie got his update notification for the demo version of Home Assistant. So I'm going to say, yeah, we're going to have remote access to Home Assistant through the cloud this week. How about that? That's some exciting news. Any clue why I can't do an @ in this chat? I don't know, Sachi. That's weird. I don't know. You should be able to. That's weird. Is that something new? All right. And Frank says it's working well. So, hey, yeah, so somebody just did. Duncan did the @ thing, Sachi. I wonder why that's not working for you. All right. And hey, Frank is here. If you guys have questions about, Frank is more in the know on what's happening. I like to kind of actually be surprised. So it's kind of fun to not know. Like Frank knows all this stuff that's happening in the development side of Home Assistant. I don't. I'm just a user like everybody else. So, but yeah, so if you guys have more questions about it, Frank's here. So shoot them at Frank. Let's see. What else was I going to say? Hello from Buckeye Nation. Oh man, John, how's that tournament going for you, buddy? Huh? Sorry. Oh, we gotta at least win something. So hopefully we'll get it today. Hopefully we can beat them Spartans today. All right. So back to what somebody was asking. Oh, no more daylight savings times for Washington State. You voted it out. Good. Brooklyn. We saw Newsies last night. Brooklyn. We went and saw Newsies last night. Did you get your stickers yet? All those stickers should have been delivered pretty soon. Should have been delivered already. Sweet. Okay, so let's start going down the list of things. So that was the big news, right? Big news is we're going to have remote access through Home Assistant Cloud starting this week. So if you haven't yet decided to go ahead and pay the $5 for Home Assistant Cloud, man, this is some extra incentive to do it. At this point, what you're getting for that $5, and it's not like I make any money from it. You know, I just think it's a perfectly reasonable price, and what you get for it is really great for me. And I understand not everybody can afford it, and that's okay. And I don't want anybody to feel like they have to. But if you kind of are on the fence, you get easy compatibility with Amazon Echo and Google Home. That was like the first thing. Then we got webhooks. So you could set up a webhook and do something else, you know, set it up to if this then that, or set it up through a button on your phone or a variety of other things. And that would be able to trigger stuff in Home Assistant from outside without logging in, without VPN, without SSL, without any of that. And now we're going to be able to just pull up the app just like it'll be similar to when you, have a camera app or some other smart home app that you log in to their app and it gets you into your home without you needing to do anything else. So that's what's coming this week, and that's a big deal. So very, very cool. It's me, Jake. Got your stickers. Sweet. Thanks, man. I'm glad to hear it. Sorry for the delay there. Worth $5 and supports home assistance. Happy to contribute. I'm with you, Duncan. I'm totally with you. Yeah, you won't have to forward ports in your firewall. None of that stuff. Here's a couple of features from Frank. You get Nabu Casa, or you get a Nabu Casa address. Okay, you get SSL. The certificate is actually generated on your instance using Let's Encrypt. So it's a true end-to-end encryption. Awesome. You do not need port forwarding. It disconnects. You can log in via the portal using the cloud login to activate it remotely. So for me, for a guy who's always kind of struggled with the encryption stuff, Let's Encrypt, Nginx, you know, I've done it and I got it working, and then I just went to VPN instead. And I'll probably still use VPN sometimes because there's other files and other things I want to get into in my house. But as far as controlling and editing stuff in Home Assistant, won't need it anymore. You won't need Let's Encrypt. You won't need DuckDNS. You won't need Nginx. I mean, all that stuff's going to be taken care of. That's pretty awesome. The cloud. You don't know if you like the cloud login. What concerns you, Rob? How's it going, by the way? Tell us what concerns you. You flip a switch and it's on. Oh, there you go. This is what it looks like. This is the beta screen somebody just sent. Who sent this? Ash. Home Assistant Cloud provides a secure remote connection to your instance while away from home. Your instance is available at, don't go there because that's his. Well, I'm going to have a hard time keeping that secret. Can we lock, once I get this turned on, Frank, can I just lock myself out of it? So I can't go back in there? Oh, what's this? VPN is the best way up to now. But if you're not going to do Nabu Casa, then it's still the best way. I agree. Stone Wallace, I agree. If you're not going to do Nabu Casa, VPN is so nice and so easy. And WireGuard, I leave it on my phone all the time. Every once in a while I have to turn it off, turn it back on to get it to work, but most of the time it works great. Will you still get to edit your YAML files for Haspian? Yeah, I would think so. With something like, well, Frank can tell us, but I would expect so, using like the Configurator and Ator or Cloud9 IDE thing. You should be able to edit. I mean, if you couldn't edit your YAML files somehow, that would kind of stink. So hopefully you can. Hey, Tim, how's it going? What security is running at Nabu Casa for cyber threats? Good question, Duncan. Good question. I don't know. Frank's here. He'll tell us. Hate messing with ports and encryption. Me too, man. Me too. What did he say, Frank? So it's port HTTPS to the Nabu Casa cloud, then HTTPS from my app to the Nabu Casa cloud, but all functionality still relies on Nabu Casa at that point. So if it goes down, is that the problem? I'm just happy I'm going to be able to get to my Home Assistant anywhere, anytime without VPN or anything. So been using Frank's Nginx proxy manager. It makes login to Home Assistant network simple. Yeah, I haven't started using it yet. Is that did you release that, Frank, already? The Nginx proxy manager thing? I know you were working on it. I didn't know it was done. Don't like depending on anybody else for services. If I mess up, then it's on me. Some of us aren't capable of doing it all on our own. That's me. Oh, yeah, it's not released yet. Okay. That's what I thought. Still need to get Lovelace going. Still have 85.5. Oh, Chris. Well, didn't you jump from like 0.74 to 0.85? So it's all good. Any more ESPhome stepper motor news? Ooh, no. But let's go ahead and jump into some of these things. I would love, is there anybody who's watching who has been able to get ESPhome working with the, we'll come back to this. Has anybody been able to get this stepper motor thing working? I know that it's in here. They say, oh yeah, we've got this stepper and the driver thing. Oh, these are new. There's a couple new things down here, I think. A couple things. Maybe this, That looks new. This. So they've got, it looks like what they've got is the ability to use a couple different stepper drivers. So I now have some of these stepper drivers and some stepper motors, and I've kind of gone through this, and I tried to get it working, and it wouldn't work for me. So if somebody has this working, I would love to see an example or have you walk us through how it works. So think about that and DM me in Discord or something if you're ready to do that. Relies on the cloud and assumes Nabu Casa's security is on level. Okay. Bad sound? My sound is bad? Uh-oh. I'm cutting off? Uh-oh. Is the sound still bad? Why is it all these technical difficulties? Man. What is going on? Fine on Twitch. Okay, good. That's the beauty of this Home Assistant Cloud versus the MyOpenHab, for example. MyOpenHab is sensitive to MIMT attacks. Oh, good. Well, thank you, Frank. That's good to know, because that's been kind of in the back of my mind is it's great that we have Home Assistant Cloud, and it's great that we're getting this remote access. OpenHab has had that remote access through their little MyOpenHab cloud, and it's been free. So that's always, ever since we had BK on talking about that, and I didn't realize that was a thing before that, that's had me wondering. So, but I'm glad to hear. So the Nabu Casa security is going to be better. I sound great on the YouTube. All right, good. Thank you, guys. Good. Message looks retracted. Oh, okay, great. All right. Anyways, do you guys want to see my sensor? You guys want to see my salt monitor sensor? So finally got this thing going. It was amazingly easy. It was so easy. This setup right here is, I think, all I did. Let me go back and let me look and see. Oh, I don't know if I changed. Did I change that? Let's see. One second. Yeah, I did. Okay. So here's my YAML for my ESPhome YAML for my ultrasonic sensor. All the basic stuff is here. I just walked through the setup, basic stuff. Nothing special at all. This is like super simple. This is all you need. Sensor, platform ultrasonic. That I just used the same trigger pin and the echo pin. So that sensor, when you look at these sensors, if you haven't messed with them before, they have 4 pins on them. You got a ground and a 5-volt pin. It just says VCC. In this case, it's 5 volts. Then you have a trigger and you have an echo. And so you've got it assigned here. Oops, where'd it go? There you go. So the trigger is D1 and the echo is D2. And let's see. Yeah, so the trigger is where it sends out the signal, and the echo is where it receives the signal back. And then it gives you a distance. You can do a couple things here that's kind of nice that you can you can change how often it updates. It defaults to every minute. That was too much for me. Like this is my water softener, and so the salt level in the water softener is going to sink, and it's going to sink until it's nothing but a little bit of water at the bottom of the tank. So but it's not going to do it fast enough that I need an update every minute. So I changed mine to update every 6 hours. And honestly, that's probably more than I need. I ran into a problem when I first set it up, because the first thing I did was, when I first did it, I set it to a day. I set it to 1 day. So then when I went to look at the logs, it wasn't giving me any information. Like if I didn't turn on the log before it sent its first signal, it wasn't sending any more signals. So I wasn't sure it was working. So that was kind of dumb of me. When you start it out with something low, like every minute is fine. And then if you needed to up the intervals to something longer, then you can do that. But that's it. And then this filter this had to do with, let's see, let's go back and look at that. That has to do with how it, let's see. I think it has to do with how, so it doesn't time out or something. It was when the object is too far away and the timeout is set. To remove NaN values from the sensor stream, use filter NaN sensor filter. I don't remember why I put that in there. most commonly caused by either having the sensor pointed at a soft surface that muffles the incoming signal. The other case is where this can happen is due to the object being too far away. So, okay, so I guess if you get sending a small ultrasonic signal when waiting for it gets back, or there are cases when no such signal arrives back. Okay, so if no signal arrives back, then it would give you a nan, I believe. And so this just makes it so it never gives you a nan, I guess. And then this is what it looks like. And this is pretty crappy right now. I haven't fine-tuned this very much, but it's right around 0.17 meters away. And I guess sometimes it's changed to 0.6. So maybe like one little pebble of salt moved or something. But in the long term, this is going to gradually start to go down. And I don't know how low it's going to go. I'll get to a point where I know how low it is, and then I can mark it and say, okay, that is the bottom. So when it hits that level, or honestly, when it is almost to that level, I don't want to wait till it gets to that level. I want it to be a little bit above that level. Then I'm going to set an automation, and I'll say when this sensor gets to that level, it'll probably be like 0.5 meters or something like that. I don't know for sure how long it'll be or how far down it'll be, but I'll set an automation that says when that hits that, then send me a notification. And I want it to send me a notification every day that it's below that level until it's no longer below that level or something like that. So, but I'm very excited about this. This should solve a lot of my problems. And it was so easy. It was so easy. Let me show you. I'll show you how I put it together. I even got pictures. You're going to see all my photos now. Hopefully there's no bad photos in here. Anything really awesome that you need to see. Okay. So here's what I got. This is, so I took, here's the sensor. Here's the sensor hooked up to the D1 Mini. No big deal. Okay. Then I took the lid of the box and I put a couple of holes in it. These are 16 millimeter holes. So then I put that little guy, just stick it through the holes. No big deal. And in the end, it looked like that. And then I put some, I don't like those live photo things. And then I just hot glued the heck out of it. Put a bunch of hot glue around it. Put a bunch of hot glue around this. And if this gets corroded because of the salt water, these sensors are like $3. So we'll see. That's all I can say. I read some forum somewhere where somebody did something almost just like this. They put this sensor in their salt thing like that. And they had been running it at the time that they wrote the post. They'd been running it like that for a year, and it hadn't corroded their sensor. So I think that's pretty good. So I'm willing to take that risk. So, and that's it. And then the last thing I did was I 3D printed a little box to fit on top of it. No big deal. This box is just going to go on top. It's going to house both of those devices and have. What is that noise? Oh, that's me. That's this. Because this dang live thing, this video, I guess it captured some sound. Anyways, this is just going to sit on top of that, and I'm just going to hot glue around it again. This will just kind of protect the D1 Mini in the back of the sensor. That's it. And then that was just what it looked like when I got it working yesterday. So pretty awesome. Very excited. Simple. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. So that's fantastic. But yeah, generally, John, you're right. That's probably not a great environment, but we'll have to see. I don't know. All right. Any trick on how to flash the ESP32 with ESP-Easy and a bin file from ESPhome? I don't think you can do that with ESP-Easy. I think I tried flashing the 32s with ESP-Easy and it doesn't do it right. So do what Frank says. That's generally a good rule of thumb. Use the ESPhome flasher tool instead. If you have issues with it not reflecting off the top of the salt pile, just set a piece of hard plastic on top of the pile and it'll sync with it. Christopher, you're a genius. Not that we didn't know that, but good point. That's great. And that would, because I was wondering about that, because that's an uneven surface. It should be okay, because it's still probably hard enough that this ultrasonic sensor should get a sound reflected back, but that's a great point. That is great. That's a great way to do it. So salty. All right. So is the ultrasonic sensor the only device that's inside the salt bin? Yes. Yes. So in fact, this is the inside of the lid right here. I wish I could not do the motion. There we go. Motion is off. Thank you. So this is the inside of the lid. So if you're, this is, you know, I took the lid, put the thing through the top, and this, now you're looking at the bottom of the lid. So the only thing that's exposed to the salt is these two little bits right here. So, I mean, there's some corrosion that could happen there. And obviously this stuff gets, splattered around here a bit. I think though most of this is splattered on here, honestly, because the lid is set on the ground and the boys dump the bags of salt in and stuff just splashes. So, but we'll see. I mean, that's it. It's an experiment, right? We'll see what will become of these sensors as time goes by. So our water softener generally seems like we need about 6 months before it needs to refill with salt, sometimes a little less. But somewhere around there is the next time I'll go pop the lid off and I'll see how it's going. Assuming nothing else goes bad in the meantime. So, you should get that D1 Mini multitasking. I agree. What else could I do? If it's there on your Wi-Fi, I should be putting it to work. Amen. You're so right. What should I do with it? It's in this like mechanical room with like nothing in there. Like I guess I could put temperature sensor on it, humidity sensor on it, and stuff like that. But do I use a standalone ESP12 too somewhere? No. Maybe the sensors of the car. Wait, what's Peter talking about? What'd I miss? Hello, Frodo. Even if you have to replace it every year or two, it seems worth it in my opinion for the convenience. You're probably right. You know, and those sensors are cheap, super cheap. Oh, Sugru. Sugru? What's Sugru, Mark? Is that a kind of glue? I just hot glue the heck out of everything. Hot glue is so versatile. So tell me what you're asking. Do I have a standalone ESP12 anywhere? I don't have any. I just use minis, D1 minis every once in a while, a Node MCU. That's pretty much what I use. I probably have 20 D1 minis in the house in different places. Car sensors. Oh, car sensors are for salty environment. Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. So there's special ultrasonic sensors for the cars. That makes sense. Okay, so for like these self-driving car things, they're putting ultrasonic sensors everywhere. And some of them, well, and those ones would be built for a very harsh environment. That's a good point. Okay. Silicone and cornstarch and food coloring. Oh, cool. Do you mix that up yourself? That's nice. King of Random's Proto Putty recipe. Nice. That's a good point. Yeah, he does do some cool stuff with that. I remember. Loved your stream about Proxmox and Hass.io. Works great. Thank you, Thomas. I'm happy to hear that. Why use salt in the water? Doesn't that make it harder? Going from old fish tank days. Well, what you're using the salt for is to make an environment that is, oh, help me out with this, guys, the chemistry on this. You're making an environment that is more salty. And then there's some kind of a membrane, right? And so oh crap, I don't remember how it works. No, generally no. I mean, I don't know exactly. I don't remember right now the chemistry of how the water softener works. But if you have this tank of salty water, extra salty water, or it's a known saltiness, then there's something else you can do with the water that comes into your house. I can't remember. I should have thought of that. I used to know. I used to be able to tell somebody how it works, but right now I can't. Is Chronograf better than Lovelace? I doubt it, Ziggy, but I don't know what Chronograf is. What's Chronograf? Chronograf. What is that? Complete interface for Influx. Oh, Influx data platform. Oh, okay. So I think not better than Lovelace, but what you would be comparing it to would be Grafana. So you would be Chronograf versus Grafana. Look right there. So I don't know. I've used Grafana a very little bit. I need to use it more. Just made it. Hope I'm well. I am well. C. Gray, I'm glad you're here, man. Water softener works based on ion exchange process. You see? See? Exchanging the ions. The salty brine recharges the polymer balls in the water tank. Okay, thank you. That's awesome. See, you guys are geniuses. You can interface to your water softener to monitor your water usage. Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe I could. Maybe that's something I need to do. You know what's down there? Some of the main shutoffs for the water in the house are down there. If I had, I'm just thinking, what else could I use this D1 Mini for? If I had one of those motorized valves, then I could use the D1 Mini to turn the water off. You know, if we had a flood, if we had one of our leak sensors go off. I like that. I like that idea a lot. What about the microwave sensors that you have? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good one. I don't know how that would work. That's a good one, James. Use those microwave sensors, because then you could put those on the outside of the plastic. I wonder how they would sense that, because the movement is so slow. And I don't know if it gives you like a feedback. The ultrasonic ones, it makes good sense because you're essentially measuring how far down it goes. You know? Oh, Whiskers. Awesome. Can use 2U convert flash. Oh, cool. Oh, 2U. Oh, you can use 2U convert to flash the home bin. That's right. The ESPhome bin. You're right, Whiskers. You're right. Ultrasonic water module. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Here's the ultrasonic waterproof sensor. Squalazzo sent me a video to watch about the ultrasonic waterproof sensor. We'll go here and see if we can grab this guy's thing. Whatever. Come on. What is your age? Old. Is this one of those ones? Oh, Maker Tutor. She's good. Which sensor is it? I don't know which sensor it is, though. This one. Okay, cool. So then this is the sensor. This piece here is going to be the more, because this all is exactly the same. The difference is just that instead of having those two eyeballs looking things inside, you put this inside, and then all's well. This will last forever. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. That's a better one. Wow, $14 from Amazon. You guys want this link? This is not an affiliate link. That's just your link. You can have it. All right. How we doing? Hey, from Spain. What's the theme today? Well, we just been talking about the water softener sensor. Actually, this is Maker Tutor's video from, gosh, she did it 2 years ago. Well, I guess a little more than a year ago. Anyways, but I just did this with ESPhome. So I got ESPhome, an assault level sensor, and it's working great. It's giving me the level of the salt in the water softener, and I'll watch it decline over time, and then I'll know when to tell the boys to fill it back up again. Yeah, there's probably a few videos out there. I don't think I'll do a whole video on it. It was just too simple. I'll probably just clip out this part of it or just reference this part of this thing. So much easier. Cut into those pipes and put a flow meter in there. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Oztech. Probably a good idea. What's up, Nicholas? Too much salty going on. We're hard in the UK. We just live with the hard water. You know, the part that bothered me, like I could probably live with the hard water as far as like, you know, my delicate skin. But when we first moved into this house, they hadn't been using the water softener for, I guess the house had been here for about 6 years, and they hadn't been using the water softener. And when we got here, one of the first things we had to do was replace like 4 or 5 sinks. You know, just a whole bunch of plumbing hardware had to be replaced because it was all just so garbaged up. I guess there's sometimes you can, you know, put some whatever lime away sorts of things on there, and you can try and salvage those things. But essentially, it was a matter of, if I don't want to replace a bunch of faucets every few years, then I'm going to need to fix this water softener business. And so they actually had the water softener piped wrong. Dumb. Anyways, why do I have A video on ESPhome how to. Oh, do I have a video on ESPhome how to? I don't, but Travis has a pretty good, DigiBlur DIY has a pretty good intro one. That's probably the place I would refer you to. He does a pretty good intro level stuff on it. Good enough that I don't think I need to do another one. But it's pretty simple. The one thing to remember that I forgot when I was doing this too, is once you get this done, after you've made your file here, you validate it, you upload it, you can go to the logs and you can see in the logs, you'll be able to see the output here. In just a minute, it'll start giving us the output. It'll say blah, blah, blah. And here's the output. So, so now it's actually saying it's so it was 0.17. Now it's 0.15. So I guess that's good. It's already syncing, right? And then so anyways, these are giving us the outputs. So once you see this, it's working. Then the last thing that you need to do that I did forget, is you got to go to configuration, integrations, and you'll have up here at the top, above this configured text, you'll have up here something that'll say ESPhome, configure. And you click that and you just say, do you want to add this to Home Assistant? You just say yes. And then it will show up as a sensor in Home Assistant. If you don't do that, it doesn't show up as a sensor until you've done that part. So that's something not to forget. I had forgotten because I had been messing with so many of these other sensors, and I've uploaded them, and then I edit them and upload them and edit them and upload them, edit and upload them, and I hadn't had to go through that process again of doing the integrations part for a while, so I'd forgotten about it. Legos, awesome. Oh, hey, Carlo, how's it going? What's with the water softener thing? Just got here. So hard water, if you have hard water in your house and you have a water softener and the salt level goes down and you don't, I figure it out usually because I can feel the difference in the water. When you have soft water, it's kind of slimy. It feels very slick. And then when you have hard water, it's very sticky, like, just putting your arm on your hand on your arm and you can feel it. And it's also the way that if you have a plumber come to your house and test it, they just mix it with soap. So they take they'll have a sample of like soft water and they'll put a little soap in there and they'll shake it up and it'll make a lot of bubbles. And then if you have hard water, they'll test your water and they'll put a little soap in there and they'll shake it up. And if there's not a lot of bubbles, then they know it's hard. Isn't that something? Yeah, you have drinkable tap water in Holland. We could drink ours. We drink ours, but using a cardboard box. What are you guys talking about? Does Discovery have to be on for that? Oztech, no, it doesn't. It shouldn't. You shouldn't need Discovery on. I don't think, because Discovery, I believe, is just MQTT. I'm not 100% sure. If you have to have, let's look at my config. If you have to have Discovery, it would just be Discovery : in your configuration.yaml, which I believe is there by default. So if you do have to have it, it should already be there. I'll just look and see. I'm sure I have it on mine. There's nothing here. I've pretty well sanitized things. I know it's been so boring without leaking any passwords for so long. Yeah, so I have this line here. But I don't know if that actually works. I don't know if ESPhome relies on that or not. I'm not sure it does. Integrations is still kind of it's still kind of a newer thing for me. Exactly figuring out what's happening behind the scenes on that part. I don't know. What sensor am I using? Super interested. Have a softener in Florida. Oh, cool. Yeah. Just the one. Well, actually, scroll up a little bit, Carlo, and I just dropped an eBay link to a sensor that is more weatherproof, more salt and waterproof. I'm just using one out of an Arduino kit. I'm just using one out of a plain old Arduino kit. Like, in fact, let's go here. Did they send me that thing directly? So I got a sweet deal. I'm excited about this. Elegoo, ELEGOO, these guys. I don't know if musical instruments, they're probably not going to pop up in musical instruments, but these guys, they make a bunch of these Arduino kits. They contacted me and said, hey, can we send you a kit? I said, yeah, of course you can. And they sent me this one. And this is actually the sensor that I'm using right here. So it's just this plain old HCSR04. They're pretty cheap. They're pretty easy to get. But the best part about this kit was that I got it. It came in the mail. And I opened it up. And Dawson and one of his buddies were just getting home. They're in 5th grade. So they're 11. And I got home. They were with me. I opened it up. I was like, oh, cool. And they got super excited. What is that? Can we play with that? Yeah, you sure can, you know. And so they took it and sat down at an old laptop and went to town. And they got lights blinking and buzzers buzzing. And the PIR sensor didn't work. I don't know what's going on with that. But Dawson today is going to work on this LCD. Are you working on it still? Or you turned it off?
Plug it in, it all turns on. So like it kind of works. It's just I need to definition the thing that like you said.
The library thing or something?
Yeah.
Okay, he hit a snag on that and I'll help him a little bit. But anyways, what I love about this is that my 11-year-old boy is enjoying it. That makes me happy inside. That makes me happy inside. Man, the stream is growing. Yeah, Michael, it is. It's great. It's been wonderful. I love doing it. Ultrasonic isn't waterproof. That's true. The ultrasonic one I'm using is not waterproof. Peppering with questions that are probably answered. That's all good, Carlo. I don't mind repeating as long as everybody else doesn't mind hearing it again. Using it right now. Love this mic. Quality material. Oh, really? You're using that mic? Did you buy that mic, Will? That microphone? I like it a lot too. I'm going to take it to work again. This is going to be my traveling microphone that I'm using. I'm back on the Blue Yeti right now, but yeah, this is my traveling microphone. Very happy with it. Very happy with it. I owe those guys still some posts about it. Anywho's, did I get did you get break updating Mosquito 4.1 and had to downgrade back to 4 using HASS.io? Oh gosh. No, I don't think so. Did I update? I probably did. I'm on 4.1. Nothing broke for me. What did you update from? I guess you were on 4.0. Huh. What broke for you, Giuseppe? Tell us what broke for you. Maybe we can help you fix it. Stream growing. I'm a newbie to Home Assistant. Well, YouTube loves. All right. Thanks, Nicholas. Glad you're here, man. I'm a newbie too. Don't worry about it. I'm a newbie. It's doing my head in trying to get hostname.local working at the moment. I'm downloading and updating via the web interface on for ESPhome. I didn't see what you guys were chatting about. Sorry. I missed part of that. Engineers. Best dad ever. I like to think so. All right. Why not both? Okay, so now you guys ready for the next one? The next little bit of funness? Got to stay hydrated. All right. So the next thing that I got working that I want to chat about is I will show you. It is. Have you seen IP webcam app? This is a little love for the Android fellas out there, because this is not available on Apple. But IP webcam will take any Android phone, tablet, whatever, and turn either of the cameras into a local webcam stream that you can view and that you can include in Home Assistant. And let's see if it's going to work for me, or if it's going to, because I didn't look at it since last night, so you know how that's going to go. Now that we're live, it's going to be busted. It's this one right here. That's busted. It's probably because maybe the tablet's dead. Oh, looks like the tablet's dead. Or at least it turned off, so we'll turn it back on and then get it going. But anyways, oh, there's the back of me. I got all these cameras and all pointing at me. All right, well, when this turns back on. Anyways, it's pretty simple. It's a free app. if you have an old Android tablet or an old Android phone, or you want to pick up a cheap one, like those Kindle Fire tablets are super cheap, grab that. And then once you put this on, it just starts streaming on your network. And then you can just grab the feed and bring it into, for me, I brought it into MotionEye, and then into Home Assistant. Bling, bling. Hey, Fim, thanks for following. All right, so Office Nexus, that's it. It's still starting back up. But anyways, these are the settings for it. It doesn't give me all of the possible settings here, and I'm wondering why that is. I'm wondering if it's because the capability of the camera, or I got advanced settings on, so I'm not 100% sure why I can't do like the motion detection and stuff that I can do with my other cameras. Like if I go to the Pi Zero cameras, I've got all these other options down here. But if I go to this Office Nexus camera, I don't. So I don't know why. Okay, good. It's back up. I wonder why it went off. It's not dead. All right. Now I probably have to restart the app. It's probably not going to start it. IP webcam. All right, Plonka subscribe. Thank you, man. Welcome aboard. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to say that to the. All right, let's see. All right, plug in. So webcam, video preference. Let's see what we're doing here. I know you can't see what I'm doing. Boom, boom, boom. Video preference, effects, power management, interface. On VIF support, cloud streaming, local broadcasting. So really it broadcasts on port 8080. You can put a password on there if you want. Start server, that's what I need to do. Start video serving here. Okay, there he goes. Okay, but now by default it'll use the back facing camera. So you have to change that. Over here. I wonder why it died on me anyways. Fade, toggle, background focus, stop, video preview, shared IP, copy to clipboard. No. Where is it going? It's not giving me all the settings right here. Maybe I can do this and you can see what I'm looking at. Let's do this. It would be so much more useful. Turn this on. Sort of useful, huh? Let's squirt this guy down here. And that's sort of good, right? How about that? Okay. Oh, Zoe, you're on TV. Don't be mean. I see what you guys are saying. Is MotionEye running on the same VM as Home Assistant? Yes, it is. It's just I'm running the MotionEye add-on. OnVIF support means OnVIF Device Manager will discover and share the stream for use in Home Assistant over very easily. Yep, great little tool. Awesome. The bug is on the roof. Yeah, it's upside down. Your garage has moved to Australia. It's on the other side of the world. Oh, man. Got an ESP32 camera module. Excitedly waiting for that ESPhome integration. If it works well, I'm thinking DIY doorbell. I think that's a great idea, Timo. I hope Zoe knows she's on TV. There's Zach. What do you know? He's got headphones on and he's in the kitchen. Big surprise. All right. Okay, so here I had to change video preferences, maybe that was it. I had to switch. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Camera. So video preferences, and then I had to go to camera, and I had to switch to the front camera. And then I had to change the video resolution. Well, let's look at it and see. So if I do that, and then if I go back and start server again, it should come out the front. Oh, there it goes. Yay! How about that? Now, if we refresh here, hopefully it'll pop up. If it doesn't, we'll have to do something different. I'm frozen. Frozen on the tablet. Oh, now it's back out. It worked so well yesterday. There it goes. It worked so well yesterday. Oh. Whoa, what was that? Glass break detection. Oh, that will be cool. Showering done. What did I miss? We're working on this IP webcam, but doesn't seem to be working today. Big surprise. So if I go how to connect, if I want to connect directly, okay, it tells you what to do here. There's the address, and then I have to do it as let's just trash it and just do it again. It'll work. So we're going to do a new camera, add camera. We're going to do network camera. We're going to do, it's 104 and 8080, and then you have to just say video here. And then that should do it. No reply from the server. Why? Maybe not network cam. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah, okay, now it's ready. It's probably going to break all of these. When this starts happening, it means it's going to break them all. It worked yesterday, oh, no. Oh, yeah. When error occurred, refreshing is recommended. That means it just broke it all. That means it just broke it all. Look at that. Ah, joy. Joy, oh joy. Which is best platform, Home Assistant, OpenHAB 2, or Dominance? Boy, in this, you're asking a pure Home Assistant guy there, Dean. I would say Home Assistant all the way. You need to add an RTSP connection. I got it working before without it, but let's do it. That's fine. Let's do it. I don't think this is the right place, is it? No. Oh, wait, what's down here at the bottom? No. This. Is that what I need? Following RTSP URLs can be used for H4 screen replace port with desired configuration. So does that mean I need, oh, look at what it did here. This is awesome. Camera 6. What we got to do is get rid of this sucker. And then everything will come back to normal. There we go. That's better. All right. Now let's do add a camera. Network camera. So I can do RTSP. I don't think I did that before. OnViv web service. Interesting. Had my phone charging in the bedroom. It was not near it. See Discord. Oh, thank you. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Paul. I had it working. Connection refused. Oh, because that's your IP address. Okay. Oh, man, it's going to break again. Why does my Motion Eye do this sometimes? Maybe it won't break. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like it's going to break. Yeah, it broke. Jeez. It was working so well yesterday. Oh, now the rest of it's back anyway, so that's nice. Zoe's on the floor behind me. Hi, Zoe. Oh, they're all broken again. Son of a gun. I had it working. You're right. That is a motto. Have to admit, for a lazy Sunday, I love watching this stream. I'm I'm okay level of home automation, but still pick up stuff. Good. I'm glad, Nicholas. It's a nice lazy Sunday for me too. I've been using IP Cam for about a month and a half and have only had to restart once or twice. I've just had good luck so far. Yeah, I think, I don't know why the tablet went to sleep. That's what messed me up. It was working fine, and it would have kept working fine if it hadn't gone to sleep. Going to bed, Sachi. All right, man. Have a good night. See you later. All right, so let's try it again. Paul, you emotional eye, very temperamental. All right, what do you got for me, Paul? Did I add it as a network camera? Yeah, I thought I did. Network camera. And then I'm pretty sure I used this one last time. But maybe not. I know this is what I did before and it broke, but I thought that's what I did before. You don't use Motion Eye? Does that sit between the cams and Home Assistant? Yeah, Andy, it does. You don't have to have it. In most cases, you could just use Home Assistant to bring in your camera feeds if all you wanted was your camera feeds. What Motion Eye does is it makes it so you can take a camera that wouldn't normally, well, I guess if you wanted to offload the things like motion detection and alerts and stuff, you can do that in Motion Eye. So Motion Eye can be running on a machine with some more hardware horsepower, and it can be managing all of the motion detection and notification stuff. So remove the magnet from the cover of your laptop so it won't go to sleep when you close the lid. It can now also reboot with the lid closed. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't know that's what did it. Michael says that's a good idea. I know a lot of people are using their an old laptop to run HAS.io, and they have trouble keeping it from falling asleep. So there you go. Check the video format settings on the phone. Oh, okay. More IPs. No, that's what I did there. Let's go back here. Stop. Now let's get the settings fixed. Wow, sorry, I keep bumping into the camera that's pointing at this tablet. All right, video preferences, video recording. Okay. Video preferences, video recording. Oh, format. Yep, that's the problem. That's what you need. Unstable on some devices. Well, the other one's unstable too, apparently. Okay, now, what do you think? That's probably the problem we had, right? Let's try it again. If at first you don't succeed, just don't tell anybody about the other attempts you made. First time, every time. Okay, now we got this. Let's try that again. I think we can just use that same, just paste that sucker in there. Change that to my IP address. And there you go. Oh, it makes me scared anytime it starts rolling around like that. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Dang it. Crash. Crash, crash, crash. If you're using Linux, you can disable the lead action. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you guys are talking about something else? Oh, you're talking about PowerSafe for laptops. Oh, good. Motion Eye does full recording, motion detection, time-lapse as well. It does a lot of cool stuff. Do not trust anyone who has never failed. Since I moved Proxmox on a laptop, I have not had any issues with Home Assistant. Fantastic, Mark. Well, we know Mark's not had any issues. All right, what do you think? Running out of RAM on Home Assistant? It could be. Could be. We could try bumping it up. I was working last night though. I mean, I had it all in here. Don't know what I'm doing differently. I'm probably just not paying attention to the details as much as I would. I use a screen on app that keeps the tablet from going to sleep and search the Play Store. There's loads. Yeah, I had one too. Apparently went to sleep anyways. Stinker. It was on when I went to bed. I don't know what happened. All right. Let's go. How do I go back? Gotta leave. I don't quit hitting that wire. Back to the settings. I tinkered through this, and it could be that I'm just missing something that I didn't set up right the second time. Leaks issues after a while. We could look at my Proxmox and see. It seems to just always fill however much memory I give it. I do know that with Motion Eye running, it uses a lot more CPU. Makes sense, right? So look at that CPU usage. So that may be the problem. Do you think? What do you think? I don't know though. That shouldn't be the problem. It was working last night. See a prior comment about Home Assistant. Yeah, I saw that, Nicholas. It should be was that an Amazon tablet? This is an old Nexus 7 Asus tablet, actually. Can you tell me about user permissions? I don't know much about user permissions, Dean. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody else in the chat can enlighten us all a little bit. Home Assistant has memory leak issues after a while. When you start the server in the IP cam, change the settings to run in the background. Okay. Tried 2U convert for the first time yesterday. Managed to flash 2 out of the 4 sockets. It would not pick up the other 2 at all. That's weird. That is not uncommon, Thomas. I don't know why, but yes, we have definitely, even, Travis, DigiBlur Travis was the first one to talk a lot about that 2U convert that I saw. And he had problems like that too. Connect HC05 with Home Assistant. I don't know. What's HC05? When I updated the dev version of Tasmota and created a template for the Tecton 7, which is now on the templates page. Oh, good. I installed my Home Assistant on HP Thin Client. Perfect. I have it 8 gigs and it fills up too. Yeah. Oh yeah, Motion Eye is hungry. As long as your CPU supports Quick Sync, it will be fine. Oh, I hope it does. Got your stickers in the mail this week too. All right, Phil. Yay. Whiskers explained it will show full, but it's not really full. It's using extra memory for caching. Hard to see actual usage. I should just give it some more. Restart HAS.io. Proxmox is allowed 4 gigabytes of RAM and is using 1.98. I have a lot set up in Home Assistant. Okay. I don't know why mine's just doing what it's doing. Firmware version may be blocking. See your comment above. Okay, so that's somebody else. Okay. All right, just wanted to make sure. That I wasn't missing something in the comments. Tried disabling a couple of other cams for the moment. Man, I had it going. I don't want to delete them. Do I have to delete them? Just disable them? Just turn them off somewhere in here? I don't know. I don't want to do that. I've installed HAS on a QNAP. Quite a pain. Setting it up SSL is not cool. Hey, there you go, Andy. You won't need to pretty soon. We're gonna have remote access through Home Assistant Cloud. It's coming up this week. So if I just turned off the video device, does that mean it turns off the camera? Paul, are you around? You want to come in on the audio? Oh yeah. Okay, good. So we'll just do that. We'll just delete or just turn off a couple of these. Okay, good. Let's just get you on here, Paul, and then you can walk me through this. We can troubleshoot this thing together. All right. Let me turn off this one too. Let's just do let me do audio through a speaker, through headphone, speakers and the Yeti microphone. Okay. And then we're going to do this. And then we're going to do, which one is it? Cable A output? I think it's that one. Oh, that's not. Did that work? Yeah. Yeah, that should work. All right. Okay, 1 second, Paul.
Is your Xbox game set to be now?
What?
Xbox game set to be now?
Yes, it is. All right. Sorry for the delay. I want to get this working, especially since it was working. Totally should be working. All right, Paul, calling you. Hello?
Hey there.
You got me?
Yeah. Paul, calling you.
Yes.
All right, let me make sure you're, and good. And your audio is coming through your audio should be coming through on the stream.
Yes.
All right, let me get.
Should I mute the screen?
So you should mute me. You should mute your screen so that we don't get me twice.
Gotcha.
That's not working anymore.
Do it. Are you saying I mute you in Discord?
No. Just so, no, you're fine. Just so that me coming through your speakers doesn't show up on the stream again. That's all. So mute your TV, unless that's how you're hearing me live.
It is, but I can get an earphone.
I think it sounds fine now. Just at the beginning, it was doing that, but now it's good. So we're good right now.
Okay.
Thanks for coming on in the short notice. Just hey, I'm struggling, Paul. Help me. Paul Juan Kenobi, you're my only hope. I really had this thing working, man. It was beautiful. All right, so what do you think? Where should I start here? Let's go to video recording and see what else we need to do.
Well, my suggestion about adding it as an RTSP stream was in an attempt to get the additional settings so you could have the motion detection and all that.
Oh, okay.
So I realized that you had it added probably as an MJPEG stream. That's probably why you couldn't do motion detection, though.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know. So when it's when you're putting in a new camera, I guess network camera sometimes gives you the option down here, but if you do it as a simple MJPEG camera, then you're not going to get, nobody can see that.
Correct.
Then you're not going to get motion detection capabilities. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
And so I have added my Nexus 6 actually with that RTSP stream, and I have all of the functionality.
Okay.
So I was trying to repeat what you're trying to do, and so it's working. That's why I said or suggested disabling the other cameras just to see if it's a performance or memory issue, at least just to isolate it for a bit.
Okay. I can also do, Whiskers says that we can go to the command prompt and do free at the root prompt and see on HASS.io. But I think we can get this camera running again. Let's get this camera up again. Okay, so in video preferences, the other thing, I had changed the resolution quite a bit when I was using the front camera. I was down here somewhere.
Yeah, I would. My suggestion, just to get it going, is to go with lower resolution initially. Not even related to the heat thing, the possibility of heat, but just put something, 800 by 600, 640, 480, just to get it rolling. And it streams. It streams much better as well with lower resolution.
Okay, so I think I got that. It's the front-facing camera.
Yeah. By the way, have you connected to the web interface of this from your computer and modified all these things?
Oh, I did. Do I have to start the stream first or not? I don't need to.
Think so. I don't think you can start the stream from the web interface, but you definitely can modify a bunch of stuff. Might be a little easier.
What's the what do we have to put on the end of it?
It's just port? The IP colon 8080.
Okay. Nope. What?
Maybe you have.
Maybe you do have to
stream.
start the stream. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense. Yep, there it goes. Okay. In fact, I did do setting changes on here. This was how I changed it to the front camera last time too. So this is great. So resolution, orientation, photo. This is so good. This is so cool. Oh, and this is a render video. Okay, so I did this.
Yeah, there's where you can change the resolution. So 720 by 480 is fine.
Okay. And then
you don't have to look at it that way, but you can. Yeah.
I did something up here. Oops. If you have Tiny Cam, you can look at that. Where did I look at it? External link. You'll see player. I can't remember which one of these I used. Outside local Wi-Fi. I don't think it mattered too much, but yeah, see, I did this with just videos, the IP address, port 8080, and then /video. Okay, is anyone else didn't catch it? Do not do RMRF / oh. Okay. All right. Oh, let's try it again.
Have you disabled any of the other cameras?
I disabled one. I guess we can disable some more.
Just to isolate it. That'll tell us for sure if it's a resource issue.
Hello, Peter from the Netherlands. How's it going?
And also, one other quick note. Every time that you save, the little spinner happens. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to break. You just have more luck than most at breaking things, I guess.
That's good. Better to break them now.
So now try adding it again.
Okay. Add camera. And now should I use, I've got it, the RSTP feed is active, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oops. Nope. Dang it. Well, oh well. Hearing an echo from Paul, yeah. We're hearing me back in your...
I'll turn you down. Sorry.
2-second echo lag.
Yeah, it's delayed on my end too.
Yes,
I guess the one thing that I'll say that's different, I'm not running Motion Eye as the add-in. I'm running it independently.
Yeah. Restarting the add-on. Maybe we could try that too, Whiskers. Restarting the add-on. Maybe we could try that too, Whiskers. Thanks, Pete. Pete Mister. Thanks, Pete. All right, let's see. We'll go back in here. We got to delete this camera 6. Let's see. We'll go back in here. We got to delete this camera 6. I don't think last time I changed that. So let's back up and do it the way I did it. Let's back up and do it the way I did it. We're still getting the echo too, Paul. Sorry, man. We're still getting the echo too, Paul. Sorry, man. Okay. We're going to go video preferences. I'm going to put it back to what I had, which was... Oh, it was under
I'll
video
just mute when
recording.
I'm not speaking so that it won't do anything.
Okay, cool. Video format. So I did not have that changed. I had it MKV. Okay. And then had that resolution. All right, let's try that. Okay.
What is your bit rate set to? I had put mine a bit lower yesterday.
I don't know. Let's try. Okay. Is the bitrate in the recording? Or is it in video preferences?
Yeah, it's in the video recording area, where just above where you set the MKV versus MP4.
1200. That's as low as it goes. It's as low as it goes.
Well, that's fine then.
All right. Oh, we got a little alert. Alert. Jasic, thanks for subscribing. Even in the middle of a total technical destruction. All right. Okay. Start the server again. And let's go through. This is the process I went through. I did. Maybe if I do that instead. That and that.
The only other thing I did is I turned off audio.
Working.
Oh, it worked.
There it is. So, did you see that? So what I did, and it's actually like, there's like no delay, almost at all. You can see me. It says like 3 DrZzs. Oh, there is a hole in the universe.
But you don't have the motion detection and stuff,
I
right?
don't have motion detection stuff though. No. So this is as much as I can get right here. So I guess that would be an unfortunate trade-off. And it could be this camera. I don't know. You know, so I guess what we do know is from what you're saying, this, if I can get it working like this and I can see it, so I could put it in Home Assistant and so I could see it, but I can't trigger anything from it. It's not going to motion detect. It's not going to do any of that stuff, at least through Motion Eye.
Right, not through Motion
Eye. The iPeak webcam actually has some ability to do motion detection and stuff.
Correct.
Maybe I'm okay without motion detection on this just to get it running. But if I do RSTP as the kind of feed that I'm grabbing from the camera, then I should be able to get the other settings, the motion detection and such. Correct?
I would think so, right.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll mess with that another time. Office Nexus, we're going to save that guy. Change that name. This time I'm not going to mess with it. Look at my kids on their phones. Right behind me.
Hi. Am I on the stream?
Yeah, you're on the stream. Front and center. You can pull Blue Iris cams into Home Assistant. Oh, are you talking about, let's see, Blue Iris. Motion, so Blue Iris does motion even with MJPEG. Maybe I'm going to have to try it. I was saying I was going to try it. I was saying I needed to try it. And then I got starting to use Motion Eye, and I like it, and I understand it somewhat. So I had put off the Blue Iris thing, but maybe I'm not done investigating the Blue Iris stuff yet. What camera select, network or MJPEG for? I think I selected MJPEG. I think that was the big difference. So I could do it again, right? I did MJPEG, and then I did, this is the IP and / video, and then just an MJPEG like that. And now I'm probably gonna have 2 instances of the same camera. Yep. Ha! How many of me can we have on one screen at the time? Malkovich. Somebody said Malkovich. I don't mind being compared to him. He's pretty cool. Doing it now. Make sure you use authentication for your stream. Ideally, you can have them on a separated VLAN apart from your Wi-Fi. But if these are on the same network as Wi-Fi, you need to ensure security. Yep, you got it, Jose. It's definitely not secure. Biggest problem is how to deal with manual on-off states for lights versus motion detection lights. How to deal with manual on-off states for lights versus motion detection lights. So you want to have them activate on motion, but you also want to have manual control? Is that what you're saying? Hey, Peter, thanks for subscribing. Standalone motion detectors are modules that need to be connected to something like a D1 Mini or something. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's delete this one.
You know, a couple of things. One, I don't have my stream started, and I can. Well, I don't. Maybe I have the stream started, but I can get out of the stream and still modify the app. Did you turn on any of those settings to make it run in the background?
I didn't do the background running yet. No, I don't think I did. I don't think I hit run in the background yet. Oh, I might have just.
There's a setting for allow streaming in background. You might, but that's not going to necessarily fix the whole thing.
I turned that on yesterday. I didn't turn it on today. Is that under video preferences?
I think it's under optional.
You know what else I noticed too is when I turned off all those camera feeds, my CPU usage goes way down in Proxmox. Not surprising, I guess. Video orientation, white balance, anti-banding. Come on. What?
And did you turn on VIF support?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I did. Save videos too, compression rate, chunk size. That's not it. Where's the background one? Plugins, effects, power management. Is it under power management? Oh, on VIF support.
Did you buy the full version? I did. It's $4, but I don't know what the differences are. That could be part of it, though.
Oh, maybe. And I have an ad down here at the bottom, so I'm sure I didn't buy it. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, the option. It's on the main page. The on-VIF support and the main, the run of the background are on the main settings screen, actually just above where you start the server.
Optional permissions. Oh, yeah. Oh, it says enabled. Yeah, it says enabled. So if maybe I did turn it on last time and it stayed on. Yeah, get pro. Maybe I do need to get pro. Configure automatic camera discovery and management. Not implemented yet. Enable on-VIF support. User rights. Maybe that's part of it for when you do it, when you buy it. Anywho's. Currently using input booleans. Okay, let's see. Mark says he forgot he set up the automations many months ago for the cycle through the green animations for St. Patty's Day, and it's pretty cool that it started playing last night. That's awesome. And you forget about it, and then it just starts happening. Oh, yeah, I forgot I did that. That's great. If the automation home assistant could use input boolean when manually turned on and use it in conditions to stop auto turn off. I have Hasayon ESPhome call installed on a Raspberry Pi 3B. It's working fine when you attempt to access the examples on a Windows machine. Problems. Fun problems, though. Fun problems. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to this. I'm going to do this thing Whiskers said. Go to the console. And so what did he say? Check the true memory usage in Has.io using free at the root prompt. All right. So if I open this and I do root, and then if I say free, oh, is that not what you mean, Whiskers? Are you still around? If you use wall panel for HA dashboard, I think it can share the camera from it too. Awesome. The HasOS console. Oh. So how do I get back into this? Hi, baby.
Hi.
How are you? Your breath smells yummy. Are we having St. Patrick's Day goodies?
Not yet. So, what? Chocolate or what?
This one.
Vanilla. Vanilla? Vanilla cake.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, Whiskers.
There's chocolate ice cream.
Okay. So it looks like a... how do I interpret this now? So does this mean it's the part that I'm actually using is only this? And this is like set for reserve or something? Log in. Yeah. Thanks, guys. You guys all tell me what the right things to do. Just stinking stream delay. Get the image on the tablet. You get an action button. Click and you will get run in the background. Okay, thank you. Can you say anything more about Home Assistant Cloud? What I could tell you, let's do that for a second. Well, let's kind of finish this up. I think we're good here. Paul, thank you for jumping in with me. I'm gonna let you go because I'm looking at the clock and kids are coming up and giving me kisses and stuff. So I think we're getting ready to wind down.
All right. Talk to you later.
But thank you very much. And hey, thanks for the tip on that. And I will get the I'll get the pro version and then I'll try it and see if that changes the RSTP thing. Could be.
Cool.
Could be. Okay, thanks, man.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
See ya. Okay. Free has a couple options which give you more human readout. But hey, baby, free-H. I thought you were a little baby. You're a big baby.
I am a little baby. It's not typing anything.
Oh, thanks. It's getting close. Yep, it's getting close.
My phone's on fire.
It is? Really hot?
Actually on fire.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So, anywho's, thanks, Paul, for helping out there. Sorry for the discombobulation. Oh, now this thing's frozen. Sweet. I think I might have hit the button that stopped it from streaming. Is there something on my head? Feels like there's something on my head. Hey, I see somebody behind me. Look. Yeah, I think I stopped it from streaming. I think I hit something and stopped the stream.
Wait, do you see Mama? Can you see Mama?
Can I see Mama? I could. Yeah, let's go
She's in
here.
the kitchen.
Want to see Mama in the kitchen?
Yes. Yeah.
Should we?
She's
Not that stream, though.
She's on her computer.
Video device. Oh, wait, we got to go to this. She's on her computer, so that's this camera. So when we turn this camera on, and then she'll show up over here.
Hey, let's see her. What? Mama!
Mama, don't pick your nose. Whatever you do, don't pick your nose. And then we got our camera working again over here.
Make sure you see the camera. Where's the camera?
It's right here.
Hello. Hi, Mom. Shall we go?
Okay, I want to say thank you, Giuseppe. I do have a wonderful family. I love them very much. That is awesome. I already got mine activated and connected to NVIDIA. Now my HA dashboard tablet is also an IP camera. That's the greatest thing about it, Christopher. Okay, you guys, I know you're sneaking towards the microphone. Give me a kiss. Back up for just a minute. Let me talk for a minute, and then we'll do the sign-off and stuff, okay? All right, let's see. So Chris makes the point, and I think this is a great point. And the reason that I think this is so exciting is because like we've got a bunch of old like tablets around the house, Kindle Fire 7-inch tablets that were $50, years ago, 2-3 plus years ago. And they're cheap now anyways. You can get those tablets pretty cheap. With this app running on those tablets, you can have, so since this is running in the background, I can go out of here and I can open up this. Oh, do I not have it running in background mode? Oh, there it goes. Yes. Okay. It just took a second. I had to think about it, but now I can have, my tablet with, Home Assistant or whatever displayed on your HA dashboard, whatever you're using, Lovelace, whatever. And it's still sending me the camera feed. And there's no indication on this tablet, like the light's not on or anything. So there's no indication that this is videoing. Good or bad, you decide. But this can now serve as a webcam in your house. Pretty dang cool. So I started going around the house last night, and I got to do some more work on it today. I got to go around and find all these old tablets that the kids had, and I got to start putting them up everywhere, put a Lovelace dashboard or an HA dashboard on there, and then tap into the IP camera just like this. So that's pretty exciting. That's pretty cool stuff. So, all right. The last thing I'll say, somebody said something about Home Assistant Cloud. We'll just finish off with what we started off with, and that is that starting this week, we get remote access to Home Assistant through the Home Assistant Cloud. If you are a Nabu Casa subscriber, for your $5 a month, you're going to get remote access to your instance of Home Assistant through the cloud. That means you don't need DuckDNS. You don't need Let's Encrypt. You don't need to open any ports. You don't need VPN. You just need Nabu Casa. So I think that's pretty exciting. Oh, passwords and stickers. Passwords and stickers. All right, let's do stickers. We'll do stickers. We'll do it we'll do an abbreviated, little bit faster stickers. We'll do 1 stickers and we'll do it in 5 minutes. Is that okay? Instead of the usual 15 minutes and 2 stickers. Unless there's a boycott. If you guys like riot, if you guys like mutiny because of that, then I'll change my mind. Stickers. Okay. Do. Okay, here we go. We got some people coming in for stickers. The timeout's going to be 5 minutes, so type it in now. And Randon. Oh, Randon, did you get your stickers? I think I sent you stickers. Weren't you on the sticker list? Your name looks familiar, but that doesn't mean you can't win again. So come on over. But you remember, you got to go to YouTube and sign in and type in the chat there because it doesn't work with Twitch. All right, come here, my cuddles. How are you girls doing today? Where's my big cuddles? Tired? Dawson wants me to get... Dawson, bring me that LCD display you got.
Oh, what?
Well, never mind. I'll show him. Dawson wants me to help him with his LCD display too. Stickers. Thanks for answering questions about the Home Assistant Cloud. You bet, Andy. I am so excited about the Home Assistant Cloud. I am very excited. If it was worth $5 before, and it's worth more now. But anyways, it's great, and I'm very, very, very happy that that's going to happen. So, oh man, 67 in just a couple of minutes. Nice work, boys. Nice work. Okay, so Frank, are you still here? Are you out of commission still on Tuesday? I will be relieving the burden of labor pains in the secret bunker on Tuesday, so I won't be streaming, but I could possibly stream on Wednesday if I get some sleep on Tuesday night. So let's hope that there aren't too many laboring women, and that DrZzs can get a little bit of Z's on Tuesday night. And then if we can do that, then we'll stream on Wednesday for a little bit. My Fritz VNC. What is with My Fritz VNC? I don't know what My Fritz VNC is. I don't know. That sounds cool. Stickers never come to Portugal? What, Victor? So did you win, Victor, and I didn't send you anything? I may have sent them this week, so give it a little bit more time. But if you won and you didn't get your stickers, message me in Discord, because I had a pile of them that I thought were sent that weren't sent, And so I had to go back through and try and make sure that everybody got the ones that they should have got. And I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure that, of course, that I did that all right. So if you didn't get them, Victor, and you were supposed to get them, give it a little bit of time. But if by next Sunday you don't get them, then let me know and I'll send you some more. I can't remember seeing Portugal on the list of addresses that I just did either. So maybe I didn't get them to you. All right. Me this time, please. Peter says, me, please, me, please. All right, 89. Nice work, guys. That's a copyright strike. Join the Discord server. Yes, thank you, Nightbot, for doing that. Baby Shark. Do-do-do. Baby Shark.
Baby shark, baby shark.
Okay. All right, are you guys ready to roll it? Drum roll on Daddy's head. Let's do it. Let's roll it, boys. Let's roll it. Ow! 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 Stop. Oh. Stolen VW. Stolen VW is the winner. Nice. Congratulations, Stolen VW, as long as it's not mine. But you know what? We did this so fast. We got 95 people in there, so let's do another one.
Sure.
But can you not hit me so hard?
Yeah.
Just soft like love taps? Oh, that's better. Oh, I was going to get a drum roll sound effect. I don't think I need it anymore. I got this. All right, are you guys ready? We're going to roll it again. Stolen VW1. Message me in Discord. Give me your address, and you will get your stickers. Here we go. Rolling it again. Gazer. Gazer, gazer, gazer.
Red Bagainer.
Congratulations.
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 Guys.
Discord? What about Discord? Oh, did you? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Frank. Two you convert next stream. Yeah, let's do that. Plan on streaming. All right, good. So excited to get back into the game. Choo-choo, homie. All right, Frank will be streaming on Tuesday. Thank you, Frank. I'm sorry. My audio messages are off for Discord right now. So, yes, Frank is streaming on Tuesday. He's back in action. He's fixed. We are so excited. Gazer and Stolen VW. A couple of pretty awesome usernames. So, message me in Discord, and we'll get you your stickers. You guys ready for the sign-off?
As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, adios.
All right. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I need to do that outro thing. Let's do this. We'll do this just for you get the outro song.